Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Apologies. It's internet problems in Blackpool. That's all it was. The internet problems. We're now back up and running. So we decided to run the turbo because with 12 players left, Terry Jordan had 60% of the chips in play. He was flying. Couldn't wait to watch him. He's not made the final.
Not made the final.
He has not made the final table.
Yeah, lots of double ups happening before the final.
Yeah.
Now it's set and ready. A few familiar faces.
Indeed, it is the turbo. It'll be fast and furious, but when we get there, and in seat number 1 will be Cal New Kid. Should be alright one day, I reckon, playing poker, that Cal Morial. Seat 2, Justin Devonport. Darren Lord in 3. Kevin Stewart in 4. Chenade in 5. The fingers, the grenade, ready to pull the pin. Callum Gordon in 6. Stevie Roberts in 7. Lewis Cowell in 8. And Christian Popescu in suite number 9. So we are set for the final of the £200 turbo. If you want any information, don't forget the app. The app is there for the information for the turbo that started earlier today. And obviously with internet problems there was not a lot we could do about it, but we got it eventually set up and ready. Well done to the lads for getting all the getting everything sorted out for us so we could stream something. Always streaming something better than nothing. What happened, Gary? Tinterweb in Blackpool. The internet, we click it into a port, it was dead. Not now, we're up and running. So there'll be no problems now for the net. He's in Paris. He's in Paris. So we're set for the turbo. I'm guessing 20-minute clock?
Yeah, 20-minute clock. Can't see it lasting more than 2 hours.
Okay. But we're up and running. Everything seems to be alright. Give us a thumbs up with the sound. Make sure you've got the sound alright. We'll check it as well. We'll flick it open and flick open YouTube. The man of straw. Yes, surprise, surprise. Chenade on the final table again. But this is a £200 turbo, and as Jay said, probably 2.5 hours. We were expecting Terry Jordan. I was expecting Terry Jordan.
I was expecting Terry Jordan.
Terry Jordan did not make the final. Chip leader with 12 left. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Blackpool GUKPT. Sounds great on YouTube. Nice. How's Paris, by the way? How is Paris? Good evening, Valerie. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Thanks for waiting, Val. The mini main, it was down to, I think it was down to something like 4.
We're going to have it all in first hand here. Ace 10 for Chenade. Pretty standard shove for just sub 8 BBs. And Callum short stack himself here. Don't think we get to call Jack 10 suited. Would have loved this to fold to us on the button and send it in ourselves, but I'm not sure if we get to call here. I guess Chenade is going to shove some Jack 9, Jack 8 suited, some 10 9, 10 8 suited that we do dominated. Good equity versus Ace X, but I think that's how we're supposed to proceed, and Callum does. Steve gets out of the way, just got to fade the big blind. And we should be getting a call here, Tower. It's pretty close, but ace 4 off here. Maybe off of Lewis's stack. We lean towards fold, but I think maybe going to call here a lot of the time. With an ace, Chenade going to be shoving. Obviously king highs, queen highs, jack highs, even some 10 highs. Some king 4, queen 4 suited we dominate. Is going to make the call with the ace, and Chenade the grenade could be getting off to great start.
Could be the best start for Chenade. Priestley sat in seat number 5. All in for a 62,000 with the blinds at 8k, so 8 bigs. Four on the flop.
Not what we want to see.
Not at all.
We're going to need a 10 and only 1 left in the deck. Deuce not changing anything.
And he's not. Taps the table. Unlucky Chenade busting out. First hand on the final table.
Yeah, I think very, very close one for Lewis with the ace-4 off. I think you can go either way.
So well done, Chenade. 9 for 700. Somebody said, what happened to the mini? It's finished. There were 4 left the last time we saw. We thought we might have been able to get onto the mini. We would have done the mini today. There were 9 players left. Tim Chung came 9th. Andy Aspinall came 8th. BM came 7th. Abdul Kadir Ahmed came 6th. David Johnson 5th. Dan Charlton was 4th. Louis Paxton, Willie's son, came 3rd. Phil Cannell from Teesside, or is he a Geordie? I think he's
Geordie.
Is he a Geordie?
Geordie,
Isn't he?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's Geordie.
Phil, who's always in our chat, he came 2nd for 11,390. And Pete Flynn, who played in Blackpool for years.
There's a chop done there, surely, right? 3-way chop.
14, 11, 10. Yes, it looks like there was. Looks like a 3-way chop. Louis 10.1, Phil Cannell 11.3, and Pete Flynn 14,600. Only came back to Blackpool last week. Came back for Mother's Day, bought his mum some flowers. I've been down south for 6 years. I've not been up north. Come back up north. Met the mother, gave her some flowers. Came into Blackpool, saw there was a satellite, won a satellite, and he's just won the mini.
Must be nice. Back to the table. Darren finds the king, but gonna lose every customer. Goes for the 3x off of 10 BBs. Can open off 10 BBs with this hand from early position. Just want to be clicking it though. Maybe slightly too big. Nonetheless, does pick up blinds and ante.
So we are on a late start, but good to be doing the turbo. As Jay said, probably 2.5 hours for this.
Justin Devonport, ace 10 under the gun. Off of 17, just shy off. Going to open. One we can use to try and attempt to still get value from big blind defend range as well. Queen A suited, pretty looking hand, but going to have to go in the muck for Lewis. Facing gun open off this stack size. Probably worst hand that Justin will open from this position. Cal in the 9-3 suited is going to have a look. And Queen deuce deuce rainbow, and just perfect board to just bet 1 BB as Justin hit. Cal shouldn't be defending any offsuit deuce X at FT. Once we open off this stack size, even ace deuce off should go in the muck, so just got nice little 1 BB bet as Justin does and picks it up. Well, Man of Straw, you will not believe it.
Man of Straw, any winners at Cheltenham, Tower or J? I got 1.
So I do my lucky 63s every day, and yesterday I got 2 places and a winner.
What?
I got 2 places and a winner first day on the Tuesday.
What were they, 1 to 8?
No, one was 5 to 4.
Nice.
One was a 13 to 2.
Oh, nice
That
one.
was the place, and the other one was I think 20s or maybe even 25s.
20s?
Yeah,
Get
place,
you.
yeah.
Come on, son.
And then today I've done a few. I went from the lucky 63s because there was a lot of races with favourites.
Yes.
So I've done the treble that I'm guessing everyone done, and that
The odds on treble.
The 1 to 6 shot was the one that let me down in the
Fell
330.
at the first.
Unbelievable.
Fell at the first. Well, stumbled over the first and got pulled up about 20 yards later. 103 played this. 103 played this.
Here we go again. 10 big jam from Callum here. Kev opening the ace deuce off as chip leader from under the gun +1. Yeah, getting a decent price, but always drawing to 3 outs here, and sometimes we can be up against aces. Very slim, but I think Kev wants to let this one go. If this was like 6 BBs from Callum, just got a call, but Ooh, ace jack suited for Justin. And I think Justin can get out of the way here. Kev opens +1, Callum shoves from +2. I think ace 10 off probably folds for Callum, facing +1 open. And there's the ace deuce off fold for Kevin. Not getting 2 to 1, just going to let it go. Yep, the mini has finished.
It does indeed. Evening chaps up the posh. Does that mean they won? One team that didn't win, Luton Town.
I know.
We've just come from Luton. We leave Luton Town. They go and play at Bournemouth. They're 3-0 up at half time. 3-0 up at half time. And they don't win. They don't even get a draw. They lose 4-3. Oh, what's that about?
Top Ball says, hello chaps, was wondering how long does your team take to set up an event, i.e. feature table and stream cheers? Like 3 hours, ain't
it? Normally we were in here at 12. We got in at 12. We were all set up for 4:15, ready to input the names for the mini. And as soon as we put the Ethernet into the port said, I'm having a day off. And the port wasn't working. But after that, we've got it fixed. So normally between 3 and 4 hours, and then we're live streaming more or less straight away. But unfortunately today, the internet was having an half day.
It's actually slower, Mick, if I help. Time goes down when I'm not there.
So it's one of those straight up, straight down from Luton. The actual setup here in Blackpool is a lot smaller than the one in Luton or anywhere we go because of the false ceiling. And it's such a compact card room. You look up and you could play 2 week cards if you went like that. Yeah. No, it's a lot smaller in Blackpool. You know, if you've been to Blackpool, round on the seafront, down South Shore, big casino. We are in the back. We're actually out the door to the right hand side, directly behind that TV you're looking at right now. But yes, we are through in an exit door. Sorry if we're a bit echoey. Apologies. That's just the room.
Yep, that is Cal. We actually get to witness firsthand how he wins these trophies today. It's going to be great to watch.
Absolutely right. Not seen him on an FT for a while, but keeps winning the side events. Won another one in Luton.
Queen Jack 8, lovely flop for Darren here. Opted to call with Queen Jack off for 10 BBs. And need to make a decision here as Callum. Maybe we can just go with this on this board and just go with jam, fold out some stuff like 8-7, some like suited Jack X that defends from the big blind, gonna have a tough time calling, and then we've got a heap of equity with overcard, double gut shot and flush draw, so I think we can just play jam here as Callum does achieve folding out some better hands when called, got plenty of equity.
Call.
This does just go with jam, and Darren obviously calls off with a top 2, but still look at Callum's hand and the equity. It has 41%, still facing 2 pair.
They won't be happy if the king comes.
Well, there's a 9 on the turn.
Or a 9.
Fades the queen and the jack, so we're going to lose Darren. Callum up to 2-3-4, and a double gut shot completes
We're going to check it now, but Darren Lord, local fella, plays in all the satellites here. It does Darren. Had a few good results in Blackpool. We're busting out, getting pretty unlucky. And just like that, we're on 7.
Blinds up to 5-10.
That hand took a while because we saw it flop and everything.
So unlucky Darren Lord busting out in 8th. Chenade Priestley in 9th.
Yeah, Steve ace-10 off there. Goes with fold under the gun, 8 bigs. Could have definitely sent that in, especially now the other 2 short stacks in Chenade and Darren have bust. And with a bit of leeway between us and 6 or 7. It does opt to let it go. And Christian here, Jack-10 off of 18. Probably want to be folding here from this position.
Good to see Justin on the final table. Justin Devonport supports a tour all the time. And this is one of his local casinos, living in Manchester.
Yeah, Queen 7 suited one that going to complete almost always, but in this scenario with Kevin having the chip lead, there is a situation where we can get aggressive and start putting some chips in the pot. It does make it 25k. Can get behind this, and Callum got one that just seems like a nice easy pill with position, facing 2.5x. Does play cool.
6-5-5 flop, nice flop for Callum. Callum Gordon.
Yeah, and one that Kevin might be sending the barrels in on. Got 3 to a flush, 3 to a straight here, and 2 overcards. Could definitely see some chips go in. Opts the check. And Callum gonna try and let his opponent catch up. Checking it behind, and catch up he does. Turns a flush draw here. And could see a little turn probe now from Kevin after picking up some significant equity. Can fold out some better queen high and stuff like queen 10, queen 9 and some king high holdings that are in front of us. Does go with bet, and Callum. Guess we're always calling once we opt to check back flop. Does look a bit suspect when we opt to raise here on the turn after checking back quickly in position, so just plays cool, keeps some bluffs in a Kevin.
9 of hearts on the river.
Yeah, got a barrel here as Kevin Tower in my opinion. Once we opt to bet turn, like this could have been a triple, bet flop, bet turn, bet river for sure with 7 in hand. But see what Kevin goes for here, but personally I think we have to bluff this spot with our particular hand and a 7 in here, 7 of diamonds specifically. But goes with a well-timed check, and now Callum just got clear as day value bet here. But it comes down to what size to choose, because we do just assume that Kevin is going to just bet all his strong hands, all his jack X, all his, trying to think what else he can really have, all his 6x probably will check, so I guess we target a 6 maybe. Goes big, goes for 100k, and that's going to be that. Well timed check from Kevin on the river, I think with 7 in hand. May have been bluffing this particular combo as the chip lead up, putting some pressure on Callum.
Callum 284, Kev 594 with the blinds at 10k. Sorry if it's already been asked 12 times, but why no mini? We had big internet issues in the club today, but it's got sorted, and by the time we got it sorted, the mini had finished. The mini has finished. They did a 3-way chop and it ended. And results are on the app if you want to check it. 3-way chop. That we obviously we're going to be starting the mini final at 5 o'clock, but it ended before we started, unfortunately, with our problems. Dan Charlton was 4th, Louis Paxton, Phil Cannell and Pete Flynn chopped it. Looks like an ICM chop, and a little bit to play for, and Pete Flynn took the trophy. So we'd got it up and running, and the turbo was just about to start the final table.
Callum out of the way. So all in. Just saying Steve all in. Steve with sub 7, king in the small. Seems good. Although it looks deep at the moment, guys, obviously 60 bigs, 40 bigs, 30 bigs, 30 bigs. Thinks, oh, this could last a while, but with a 20-minute clock, and blind's going to be going up thick and fast as it is a turbo. I really think this will be done at about 11:30. Maybe just before midnight, but would be surprised if we went over the midnight mark. So short and sweet to kick us off for Blackpool.
Indeedy, indeedy. Short and sweet. Folding round in turn to Callum. Seat number 6.
I started off fairly short on this FT, but been a good start for him. Going to open the ace with intention of calling off a small line shove. It should be for what would have been for 6, and Lewis here with the ace jack off. This is where things get intricate at FTs, like what looks like a clear free bet, or maybe even jam for 30 in terms of chips. We've got 6 big blind stack sat there. We've got a 14 big blind stack sat there. So major C call here from Lewis, and it also has the merit of keeping dominated ace-x in. Like all the ace-x going to open the bottom as Callum. That is going to take the aggressive route here and go for the free bet. Makes it 80k. Nice and juicy out of position. And we'll be working. The light in terms of chips here, yeah. Ace jack, free bet versus button open, going to be winning. Just with ICM on final tables, it gets intricate. Don't think ever going to be a bad thing to take aggressive route with this line facing the button open, and should just be end of hand.
Sorry guys, not laughing at anything on the table, just something in our comms box just makes you giggle. Oh dear. I wonder if that's it. No, that's the power. No need to strap it up. Oh dear.
Who's that in C1? Don't recognise him. I'm not sure.
No kid on the block.
New to the tour.
New to the tour.
Just his 78 final table in the last 12 months. Yeah, Kevin getting after it with the chip lead. Don't mind it. 8-9 off, makes it 22. Callum 4-5 suited, can't really do anything but fold. Over to Steve, Queen 10 offsuit. Going to find a better spot here. We have no fold equity facing an open. Oh, he's going to go with it. He's going to go with the Queen 10 off. Does have the best hand, but I think we're supposed to fold here and wait for a better spot, give ourselves a chance to be the first player in, have fold equity from the big blind, because now Christian is going to get to send himself for just south of 17, and then we'll lose Kevin, and Steve going to need to find a 10, otherwise we're going to be down to 6 players. There's the all-in. Kevin will now fold, and Steve picked the wrong time to move in here. Just comes down to the fact of the matter, like Queen 10 off, yes, it can be ahead of the chip leader's opening range, but Kevin's never folding once he's invested 2. So therefore, we're always going to have to run it, hands on their back, and win an all-in situation, whereas if we wait until it's folded to us and we're first in the pot, we still have some fold equity with 6 BBs. And also, we have another 4 hands to wait, try and find something. Now we got it, need to find a 10, not finding one on that flop.
Not yet. Steve, needing help.
8. So down to a 10.
Stevie Roberts needs a 10 and it's not, it's a 6. So Stevie Roberts, no local player on the final table, busting out. Unlucky Steve.
3 short stacks we came in with, all 3 now gone. Justin now the shorty with 14.
What are we checking out, man? A straw feels cramped in the room. Usually has quite a bit of space in between all the tables in Blackpool. So 7th, Stevie Roberts, 8th, Darren Lord and Chenade Priestley in 9th. Before the final table, Teddy Jordan was 10th, Connor Faganlow was 11th, and Alexandra Darlow was in 12th. 12 paid. We are on 6. Callum 8-6 gets out of the way. Button is Lewis.
That's the fold, can't do anything. And Christian ace-8 off here. You're just going to play core a lot of the time. Just go with complete with a 27. Play from there. He's going to get aggressive. He's hit 35 and Cal got one that never going to be folding with position here. Let's go with call and off to the streets.
Christian in 9. Sure, Christian's from like is he from the like Southport area?
Don't ask me.
Really sure he is.
It's a nice looking flop for Christian here. Top pair. May just want to see bet range as the opener. It's just going to continue. Does so for 30k, just south of 40%. And Cal with King 10 should be calling once, not just because we have the gut shot, but because King High can still be the best hand. Like Christian should have a pretty polarised range here. Should have a lot of trash holdings, a lot of strong holdings.
Jack of Diamonds turn.
Yeah, and now should start seeing check tower from Christian. If we did have a jack in our hand that we open pre, we're going to do a lot of checking with the king jack, queen jack, jack 10 on the flop. So therefore this card going to be a lot better for Cal. So we have to check it over to him and see how he proceeds. I think with king 10 tower can think about showdown blind on blind, but with his gut shot looks like Cal is firing out here. Goes for 100k. And going to have to strap into the river as Christian here and make the call against a competent opponent, someone who is capable of finding bluffs, hands like queen 10, king 10, 3-4 suited, 4-5 suited, 5-3 suited. They're all the ones that first come to mind. And then he might even have some stuff in there like 10-8 of diamonds, 10-9 of diamonds, 10-7 of diamonds, sort of the backdoor possibilities, 3-2 a flush, 3-2 a straight. So Christian here with his posture tower, this really looks like a man whose body language is screaming fold, and
He's not liking it at all.
maybe he's just thinking about letting the ace go here on the turn, blind on blind against Cal. Surely we got to call once more and see a river, but once we call once more, I guess SPR we're working with at river is less than 0.3. So maybe thinking if I call here, I've got to call all rivers, and I don't really want to bust yet with Justin sitting with 13 big blinds, but
Yeah, just let
does
it
go
go.
with fold. Is that just the Cal factor? People just knows he wins everything, so don't want to play pots with him and just let him have it.
So let Cal have the hand. Christian in 9. 6 left in the turbo. 20-minute blinds. Managed to get the stream up today. I didn't do the minute. If we'd have done the minute, it would have been finished.
Yeah, we would have been done at half
Would
nine.
have been done at 9:30. Good to see Dan Charlton making an FT. So good evening one and all. This is the £200 turbo final table. We're on 6. Mini has finished.
It's going to open the pocket threes. Queen deuce off a Cal in the small blind. Don't really do much. Just going to be getting out of there. Well, this has to be free bet if we're reaching for chips, right? This has to be a box situation. I'm going to have a look, but I can't see it being anything else here, tower. Queen deuce just seems very uncharacteristic for Cal from the small.
Jack 7-2 is the flop. All diamonds. Ten of diamonds turn as it's checked. So I think it's queen deuce.
Just can't be. Really unlikely that it's queen deuce here, tower. Just like if he had something like 9-7 suited, which could potentially get in there but probably not winning, I could get behind it and think, okay, maybe he does have this, but queen deuce off, come on. Just not got this hand from the small blind. He could have deuces. It's just 75k. See if Lewis calls it off.
Lewis can't call. Called the 2 pair last time. 4 to a flush, paired board.
Yeah, from Lewis's perspective, Cal's small blind calling range, like, I guess he gets the value bet stuff like sixes with a diamond, eights with a diamond, but can have a lot of this king queen, king nine suited perhaps in there, all the suited ace x as well. That does let it go, and I'll ask him about that one tower, but
Yeah.
I'll put a fair amount of money that he didn't have the queen deuce off. He showed it to the table. What did he have?
I don't know. Didn't see it.
What did he have? How are we doing, Paul Fletcher? Evening, men. Evening, gents. Still in the lakes with Mrs. Fletch. Just got in from a rock hard pub quiz. J/Tower thinks is my level, says Paul. We'll get some going this weekend.
I think he flung over Queen 2. Because Justin says, I can't believe I beat I Queen 5. And Lewis has just said, I had 2 black threes, I just couldn't call.
Queen deuce off.
That's the way it sounds.
I just can't see him why he'd ever fly it in the small tower. Just go and ask him.
Yeah, ask him at the break, young man. Fletcher just been to a rock hard pub quiz like Jane Tower thinks level. Oh, the Jane Tower thinks is your level. Ah, see. Proper good pub quiz then, was it? Good stuff.
King
Good
10.
to have you on board, Fletch. So, yeah.
King 10 for Cal. Opens.
Yeah.
Makes it 25 and ace 5 off here. Nice one to just move in for Justin. Still got fold equity with just south of 10. And this offsuit high-low ace X is a very tidy one to use. Got great blocker, got great unblocker. Let's just send it in the middle.
That's exactly what Justin does.
And King 10 for 10 tower. Pretty close. Button versus small here. King 10 for 10. One I could see either way really here for Cal. I think this is a fairly close one when we got the chips to call it off.
Call or not? That's the question. I think he might call this.
He's counting out the chips, so indicating that looking like call with the King 10. Knows Justin capable, does call it off. Justin with ace 5 does have the lead against the King 10 of Cal.
So 60-40. Justin Devonport in seat 2. Does he win? Or does Cal carry on the good fortune and take out another?
Yeah, well, ace or deuce would dead it on the turn. Just fading kings and tens. And it is a Barry on the turn, so that's going to seal the deal for Justin. We'll double up to 266.
Very nice indeed. Justin Devonport now got chips.
Passed the hand to you before, right? Oh, you seen it? Someone was it's close, you know. I don't know what you had, but you just said you're right.
Now we're doing Mark. Mark Adair. Luton were 1-33 at half time.
Guess who had him?
Yeah. After 48 minutes, Bournemouth were 500-1. And they won 4-3. Anybody ever quid on them?
King Jack suited for Christian. Opens from hijack. Cow out of the way. Justin does the same. Kevin the small, queen 4 off. Not much we can do but fold over to Callum in the big. Seven deuce of hearts here. We are covering stack. That does let it go. Raise and take for Christian.
6 players left in the turbo. 20-minute levels. 20. So I'm thinking 11:30ish. Midnight at the latest for the 20-minute clock to catch up. But we do have a stream tonight, so good to have everybody on board. Blackpool GUKPT week in March, and it's just like November, it's flooded outside. There is Simon Smiter, back on the floor.
They will come back, Tower.
They don't realise. Once they set foot outside, it's like, oh, I need a rest. Just have a couple of weeks off if you're not feeling it. And then come back. But he is back. He's good. Good presence on the floor.
Queen Jack for Justin, opens to 25. And Lewis should be defending. Effective stack of Justin, which is 22. So we're going to head to the streets.
Oi, oi, Polly.
Oi, oi, Polly, poor.
What time did we get here? Only an hour ago. We were going to do the mini, but had a few problems. But we're now live in Blackpool until the end of the turbo. This is a £200 turbo. Nothing that we normally do, but the mini had already finished by the time everything got sorted out. We reckon this will be done before midnight.
C378 mono here, very difficult for Lewis, even though we flop a pair to continue. Even against Justin's 2 overcards and diamond in hand, we are actually equity dog, so I'm going to let it go.
What odds are we getting on Cal? Is it not like
1 to 74? Is that a price these days?
the buying for this was 220? Just the turbo, already 180 plus 2. I think it's 180 plus 20. No, 220. I apologise. The turbo is 180 plus 20, so 200 in total. 103 runners, and we're on 6. The mini-main finished about an hour ago. Pete Flynn winning, 14,610 after they chopped it 3 ways.
Lewis going to go for the polar raise here. 7-5 off does put some pressure on the stack that we cover, gets it through.
I'm guessing the floor do the payout structures. It's now a 12.5% flat payout. Michael Stevenson will be head TD, so I'm guessing he'd be the man. But it's usually a 12.5% payout structure now. And it's usually about 21% to the winner.
No, I didn't in the end, Kev. I was only joking that weekend, obviously, because I had a bad weekend. Everything I touched turned to dust that last weekend. So I should have, though. Should have backed them to qualify. Should have had a 4-bag on it. Would have nicked the grand.
It was some game. Wasn't brilliant to watch. First half was pretty poor. They got through in the end. Callum Gordon, Queen 8 opens to 24.
There's a horse running tomorrow called J Tower.
No, there isn't.
No, there's not.
No, there isn't.
Don't start lying now in the
Can't
chat.
have that, J Tower. What are you in about? We need something to happen at Cheltenham. It's been a bit wet, I've seen.
Oh, Polly Paul Hopper says, oh, sorry, it might be called Tower J. Speaking of that, you have just reminded me of Tower Burger. I do like the old Tower Burger in Blackpool.
Still never seen the place, I must admit.
So over to Lewis, ace 10, should open from cut-off. So Lewis does open to 24. King do suited for Cow in the small. Could get through if we wanted to as cover and stack. Could put some pressure on the open here from Lewis, and it's going to get aggressive. Makes it 75. Size seems very nice as well. Just north of 3x against 25 effective. And Lewis here, ace 10 off. One that we could use to jam.
With the ace 10, 51 to call.
That is going to fold. Cow gets it done with the king do suited.
There we go. He's got the moves.
Suited king's tower.
Yep,
Cover and stack. Put some free bets in.
love it. Love it.
10 to 1 Cheltenham tomorrow. Jiggle back.
Jiggle back. What time? Yeah, Rotherham lost 5-0 again. It's like 11 men on the pitch just turning up, getting paid and going home. Shocking. You get relegated in 2 weeks' time.
Do you?
You do. You get relegated in 2 weeks' time to Rotherham United.
We win
Back to League One.
We win the league in a couple of months' time. you laugh at me.
I hope
but
you do. I really do.
Mine's gone up quick, haven't they? I was racing any two on the back.
Christian here, sixes in the cut-off, starting the hand with 17 bigs. Always awkward these small pocket pairs, but it's just gonna send, take away any option behind him. And Justin did have the threes. And can't call off the open jam for 17. Arsenal can't win the league. Couldn't even beat a Porto side that would struggle in the Championship.
Yeah, Gully Math, you're not wrong. proper yo-yo team rather than. Problem is, this year get rid of your 3 best players and literally get League One players as replacements. So we're always going to end in tears. And then obviously it depends what happens next year. I don't really want to tell Gullim after the Bradford City were hopeless last night.
Hopeless.
Shocking. Horrendous. Phew, dear me.
King Jack for Justin, opens button, makes it 25. Kev out of the way with 10-7, over to Callum. Queen 7 offsuit. Justin having a slightly covered, not too much playability with this one. I think fold going to be best way to proceed, but maybe another one that's fairly close. Does let it go. I'm not dreaming, Jerry. I'm not dreaming. I'm being a realist. We beat City, Liverpool and Arsenal.
I can't believe you got them 3 to play still.
Yeah.
Tough running.
Nah. We'll be fine. Got our full squad back now.
No. Like it. Is that Keith Singleton, as in Keith? How are we doing, Keith? Hope you are well.
Not Keith Singleton.
Yeah, Keith
Singleton.
Bit of a Man United fan. Huge.
Well, he can't pipe up in the chat then, can he, if he's a Man United fan? Yeah, I said best 11, not Rob Adams. I still want to know who Rob Adams is. He's been watching the stream all these years and he's not Rob Adams.
He's not
so
Rob Adams. Yeah, who is Rob Adams?
You know, I think Callum goes with complete and Lewis here with the King Queen off a 22. I think want to get aggressive here. Maybe we can do some jamming. Blind on blind for 22. Is it a thing? I do expect aggression in one form or another. It does just go for the raise, not all in. Ah, interesting videos. I grew up in Broxbourne. I lived in Broxbourne for like 25 years.
Yes.
My
On the corner.
my whole life, right next to Cheshunt, yeah. And the Spurs pub in Broxbourne was the White Bear.
White Bear. My first pub darts team was called the White Bear.
There you
in
go.
Chapeltown in Rotherham. Guess who captain was? Dennis Priestley.
Dennis Priestley.
He was my captain.
Yeah.
In the darts team.
Interesting videos. The ball is opposite the White Bear.
Ah.
There you go. The ball pub is opposite the White Bear. These dudes off a cow. Oh. Must think that Rich is just not opening enough hands and playing as aggressive as he needs to be, so maybe Cal sitting second in chips is just going to take the role of chip leader, even though he's technically second. Recognises that Kev isn't really getting involved too much, so he's going to take the initiative, and Lewis here pocket sevens off of just south of 25, just going to be calling. Facing gun specifically, facing LP, may have some jams. Likely to be Cal's pot. Probably check, bet, fold. Queen, Jack, 6, double rainbow. Usually around third, gets a scale down on final tables. So probably around quarter for Cal. Something like 19k. What I expect to see. Goes even smaller. Goes for the 13. So like 18, 17%. Tiny sizing from Cal, just north of a BB, does the trick. Does lose the sevens of Lewis from the pot. Now, blinds are up, guys. 8k, 16k.
8-16, 20 minutes.
As I said, I can't see this one finishing past midnight. It's a nice little short and sweet stream to kick things off. Unfortunately, some things you just can't account for.
No, exactly right.
And the mini, although we would have loved to have shown it, we got this on for you guys instead. And then we have high roller coverage for day 2 tomorrow.
And then the main event Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Show you the schedule for Blackpool and the rest of Blackpool.
Like even here, Tower. Kevin, King 4 suited, chip leader, late position, have to open. It's too tight as the chip leader to be folding the suited King, but maybe it's the Cal factor. And the more I'm aware of it, the more I'm seeing it. It just seems like people don't want to play pots against him. Everyone's scared, and who wouldn't be? If you see his name posted on social media every other week. Maybe that's why. Maybe people are like, oh, it's Cal's big blind. I'd usually open this one. I'm just going to let it go. The hand earlier with Christian didn't check, folded top pair against him. Like, the Cal factor.
Who won the mini? Peter Flynn. The three-way chop. Peter Flynn, Philip Cannell and Lewis Paxton, or Louis Paxton. Dan Charlton was 4th. Dave Johnson was 5th.
King 4 suited for Callum, bit of a different scenario for him. Middle of the pack. Can't let it go. Christian with ace deuce off here. On the button. In the go. Seems pretty clear for 13. Sorry, for 14.
Like it.
Just going to go for the raise, not all in here. And this is really interesting, Tower, because like the good players with good blockers will attack this. And simply, well, Cal's got 6s anyway, so I may just choose to send against Christian's stack size. But like you dealt ace king, ace queen, ace jack on the button, king queen, king jack. You're probably just going to jam for 13 big blinds from this particular position. So once you actually open off of this stack remit, you sort of condense your range to a polarised range. You've even got the aces or kings, or the queens, maybe ace king suited that's trying to induce, or you've got a lot of trash like the king offsuit, the ace offsuit, these type of holdings. So you're going to have a lot more of these sort of attempts at stills in there than you are the nutted top end of range. So with good blockers, could definitely seen that being attacked by Cal, but just goes with call with the 6s. Now Christian going to count out a C-bet with his top pair. And should just be underhand. Check fold, what you expect.
Christian does bet. That's 50,000. Cole has to let it go, just like Jay said. Evening, Damien.
How are we doing, Damien? Good evening.
Oh, things are good.
I know, Mark Adair, talk about easy run-ins. I've seen some easy run-ins in my time, but that's what's that? A guaranteed 36 points? Got to be, ain't it? I think so, Tar. I can't see us dropping any points in any of those games.
Spurs have got Man City, Newcastle, West Ham, Fulham, Chelsea and Liverpool, and then Arsenal.
I think it's pretty breezy.
Nailed on.
I'd get the 12-fold on now, Tar. If you can do that, a 12-fold for each team's games, or just do the single each week and parlay it. Ace King suited for Lewis. One that does want to open tower. I think one that does want to do some inducing. Yeah, it's horrible out there, Ian Roberts.
Yes.
Says, good evening, our stormy Blackpool train.
Very wet and windy. Whoever this storm is can do one. Ace King for Lewis.
Deuces for Kev. Did Weasel play in this? No, I haven't seen Mark Rebuffin.
No.
He might have played last year actually. He might have been here in Blackpool last year. And whoa, did Kev just free bet? Not all in deuces. Makes it 100k. I guess we can maybe think about jamming. South of 20 LP Open. We're in the biggest chip leader, but free bet not all in. Couple of ducks. 20 effective. This is new. And now I'm just going to get it sent in his face and guessing. Are we free betting to call? Are we free betting to fold? What are we doing? Because price is going to be very nice. Because Lewis is always jamming.
Yeah.
There's the triangle.
Yeah, there's the triangle. I am all in.
Did we have a plan, Kev? Have we got jammed on or? And now 207 to win 431. We're getting over 2 to 1 tail. The price is right.
Bruce, he says, the price is right.
So weird. Yeah, I was literally just about to say that, Gully, as I looked at the chat, because coming in as the chip leader, Kev's just been snug so far this final table. Hasn't got out of line, opened good hands, hasn't really been doing anything special, and now he just goes for the free bet, not all in, with deuces from the big, 20 effective.
Yeah, let's get him in, he says. Let's have a gamble.
So has called it off, and a couple of ducks against the Ace King. Lewis can't believe it. He's like, you got deuces?
10, 5, 10.
All aboard the counterfeit train.
Oh, don't do it. You can't do the 5. Whoa, any royals about?
Any ace, any king, any queen, any jack, any 5, any diamond? Have we got enough outs? Not the deuce of diamonds, and it's too many outs, of course it is.
Wow.
We've got basically nearly half the deck there. Any ace, any king, any queen, any jack, any 5, any diamond. Brick.
Wow. Lewis is like, how on earth have I missed? Well played, Lewis. Got a good game on him. Unfortunately, just busting out. Fist bump.
And then there were 5.
Yep. 960 pounds for Lewis. Yeah. What a brick. The 03. It is a turbo. There he is, Lewis, out for 960. 5 players left. £4,330 up top. Not your normal prize pool for a live stream, but it is good to be live on a Wednesday night. Got the high roller tomorrow. Go on, the Kevin. Go on, Kev the Cumbrian. Played with many times with Kev. Nice one, Morris. Well, 2's against Ace King, and on the turn, the Ace King of Diamonds had about 21 outs. But managed to brick with the old 3 of Spades.
Big brick on the river. Too many outs. Now over to Justin with the Ace 10 of Diamonds, opens to 35. Going to be raise and take. Christian can't defend the 7 deuce.
Not at all.
Worst hand in poker.
Indeedy, indeedy. And that is what is left for this week. Tomorrow, main event day 1A will start. High roller day 2 starts at 12:30 in the club. 12:30? We're on at 12:50 then. I thought we were on at 1:20.
Even better. More time in Mark Kelly's when we're done at 9. Bit of karaoke Thursday night at Blackpool.
High roller day 2 is what we're concentrating on tomorrow from 12:50 p.m. We'll be ready to rock and roll with that. Main event cash out satellite on tomorrow, and then Friday, main event day, we'll be concentrating on 1B, day 2 of the main event, and then the final day on Sunday. And there's a cup, there's a side event, the seniors, the PLO bounty, and the live closer on there. And don't forget, the online closer will be on Grosvenor Poker on Monday at 7 o'clock, and we'll have tokens to give away with that. Jay's going to do his conkers on the older. You wait till the email gets sent on Monday morning. Well, I've gone over budget again, Tom.
Well, to be honest, he's just giving me tokens. Nothing, no poker, no anything. You use them what you want, and all I'm saying, Tara, there's been Cheltenham already this week, so I'll either have a lot more tokens to give away, or
not any.
Or not any. We got to have a bet tomorrow as well, haven't we?
We'll get Jay's Cheltenham treble tomorrow.
I'll give him my lucky 63, because I'll do a lucky 63.
To be fair, the first race is 1:30. You've got plenty of time to get in the lab tonight.
Yeah, I'll be in the lab. Don't worry about that.
Plenty of time to get in the lab tomorrow for a lucky, what, 63?
Lucky 63.
Does that mean it's 63 bets?
Yes, 63 bets. 1 6-fold.
So you're doing them in 2p's, that comes out at £12-ish.
Well, a pound win lucky each way, 63, is 126 quid.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't go mad. Nothing silly. No, none of this £10 lucky 63s that the old big boys are doing probably on Cheltenham. Do more in your treble. And Gully might be here Friday afternoon for the Saturday.
Yes, good stuff.
So in 4 minutes time, guys, points going to be 20k, and stacks are going to get even more shallow up. Here's a turbo, what's expected. Off the cow, can't really do anything. Lets it go on the button. Over to Justin in the small. King 10. That's just up to complete. I think we are just meant to keep pot as small as possible against chip leader having us covered. Out of position as well. That does check his option. As Kevin.
Flop time. Floppity flop. It's going to check, but we do have a flop. Then we got King High flop, King 10-6, so Justin flops 2 pair, and Kevin turns 2 pair.
Oh my word! Blind on blind as well, Tower.
Justin's a redraw with the King of Hearts as well.
Yeah, this is going to be getting a lot bigger than what it is at the moment. just gone check on the flop here, and now Kevin raises with his 2 pair. Quick heart check from Justin. Yeah, we have the king of hearts. And 2-8-4 back with the top 2. Bit of a cold deck for Kevin. 30 turn to see. Justin just calling, keep some bluffs in, keep our range wide up. Make it look like we have just a 1 pair holding or some sort of draw. And a king on the river.
Delicious for Justin. Justin waiting for the bet. But never came. Kevin says check as well. Justin Devonport gets a few chips off Kevin, but could have been a bit bigger. How do you spread bet on the horses? Or does that mean basically you fire a pin into multiple horses tomorrow? Is that what you do? 1 pin, 2 pin, 3 pin, I'm back in 3. Is that what you do? Justin raised a turn. I'm guessing Kevin will have called. I would have thought. I don't see him not. Kev Stewart from Cumbria.
My favourite. Morris bringing me the donuts down. Cheers, Morris. Be down for the seniors with your donuts, bickies and pies.
Or pies. We have a choice. Not all 3.
Well, it'll be donuts for me, but Tower likes his pies.
Yeah, forget the bickies.
Forget the biscuits.
Forget the biscuits. But we could do a pie and a donut. What dreams are made of. Hey, that's the thought. Cowboy Dave's action tracking this week.
Cowboy Dave.
Yeah.
He could have brought us some pies down.
He's come down from Scotland.
Yep.
The finest pie place in the world.
Yep.
He's come empty-handed.
I know. Maybe we need to find a new Scottish action tracker.
Not round here, Jason. You're in Kent. Next stop, France, isn't it, for you? He did save him a lot of chips on that king on the river because there was no betting. And he thought, ooh, that king.
King Queen for Cal opens to 35, and like here's a perfect spot for Kev to just make this like 110 here Tower with the King Queen off. Yeah, he's gonna find it. Let's go, Kevin. Does actually find the move with the King Queen offsuit as the chip leader, as we should do. Might have put a slight bit more juice on it here though. Cal's sitting second in chips. Really want to try and get chips in the middle. Cal not going to be wanting to play a big pot with the only person that can bust him. And should be folding here from Cal.
The dog's moved. That means the card's going in the middle. It does, honest.
Look at him stare at him. Do you know what? If he 4-bets here, Tower, I'm just going to admit that Cal... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say if he just found a 4-bet there.
When the dog moves.
When the dog moves.
You're alright. Not Kent, you're in Colchester in Essex. Well, on my A to Z, it's very close by.
Is that like Devon and
That's
Luton?
like Devon and Luton.
Devon and Luton.
Next to each other. Hope you had a great Mother's Day, Jason, with all your covers that you were doing, over 200 in one session. Hope it was a cracker of a day.
Yeah.
287 covers in one day. That's not bad. That's some busy pub. Hope you weren't rushing them with the food and ushering them out the door as quickly as you could get them in, like I've heard some stories on Mother's Day Sunday for eating.
It's because it's busy though, Tal. That's the thing I find.
Yeah, but obviously if it is busy, you can't rush people to food, and if you're going to book and overbook just to get people in, it's going to be a bad experience for people.
Yep, agreed.
They literally start and main and dessert all at the same time because you ain't got time to fit it in, then there's something wrong with the pub. Glad you had a good time, Jason, and we'll see you soon. In fact, when do we see you? Whatever again.
Remember what the old spectrum said? The noise
Jackson clubs for Kev. Making it 50. Callum in the cut-off here with a couple of deuces. Does he want to spin the wheel for his 8 big blinds? Does he think he's got fold equity? Hard to get dealt a pair. Does choose to let it go. Can definitely get behind that. H6 off here for Callum the small. He will fold. Justin will do the same. All playing nice and quickly, as you should be in the turbo. Want to see as many hands as possible before blinds go up. And we are going on a 15-minute break after this level, guys. So 15 and 15.
We're bottom left now. We're light blue. Our clock. Our clock is light blue. 16 minutes and 16 seconds till the end of this sesh. And as Jay says,
Yeah, we'll start at 8k, 10k, 12k, 16k. This will be 20k. 5 levels.
Like
It's gone quick.
And it should be done next session.
Oh yes, it will be done next session. We're going to be coming back at 25k big blind.
Yeah.
80 bigs in play. That's what we're coming back at. Likely to be 5-handed. Might lose one more actually, with stacks as shallow as they are. Justin completes. Kev with the ace-10 suited, going to get aggro, as he should be, covering stack. Nearly half the chips in play, sitting in front of him.
Lewis out in 6th. Ace king against 2s. Had all the will to hit on the turn. But how did he miss?
Too many outs, so it's a thing, it is real. What do you reckon Cal listens to? Always got his earpods in.
I don't really know.
Just We Are the Champions on repeat by Queen. The Winner Takes It All by ABBA. I bet he's got a dedicated playlist with all these type of songs.
Well, he's got Italian roots. Huh?
Shane McMahon, Here Comes the Money.
Here comes the money. Do you think he comes swaggering in with it all, flagging round?
It's just got to be one of them playlists, ain't it? Just all those songs back to back. Okay, setting Callum all in blind on blind with the 7s. Callum can't call a 7-4.
Another one bites the dust. What does he listen? I might have to ask him. What does he listen to?
Oh yeah, I went on such an insane meter, like,
Yeah, simply the best Tina Turner, that one would work.
and then after the break I just got premiums for like 20 minutes.
I can't see him being a techno head. For sure. Just can't see it.
Jackson Justin Snap opens, makes it 40 or 45. Wherever you go, you just hear Nathan Slater. We can be in Blackpool, we can be in Coventry. Wherever you go, he's there. You just hear him.
You know who's going to be on the picture if Justin or Calvin's in, don't you? You know for sure there's going to be... Let me get on the panel, let me get on the winners picture. I've been on 48. So, Justin with the hooks. Justin Devonport, Coles. Callum with the ace queen off to the races. Callum Gordon, seat 6.
There she is, Tower.
Beautiful.
No runners for the Jacks either, so pretty much locked here.
Yep.
9 to 1 shot to lose. Oh, now we're 100% to lose.
Ouch.
Jack on the turn.
Oh, yeah, there's one for have them extra ones.
Just
Yeah,
the rolling quads. How do you like that? You got 10% on the flop and your backdoor quads. That's how you do it.
Justin Devonport from Manchester. Wowzers. Up to 26 bigs and 530k. Well done, Callum. 5th place, 1,160. Cool. Just rivering quads. 11 minutes to go on this session.
So down to 4. Okay, I'm going to let Justin have this one, raise and take.
When you open them, you know where you jump the 10 bits. He had the best hand, but if you would have opened and he jumped, I'm all in.
Even if Callum got more chips, you're still poor, but it still plays the same against Queen Jack. Even if he's not more, no, but he's not one of those Queen Jacks. Chips either. Oh, they changed my pitch. That's the routing.
That's when you was just. That's when you was just about to go out. That's when you was just about to go out burglary.
And walk for Justin. Back to back pots. Takes one raise and take from Gun. Then gets a walk in the big blind. Just shouldn't say 3 pots in a row because obviously backdoor in the quads versus Callum. Christian now our short stack with 9. So 10 minutes to go, guys. Quick 15-minute break, and then we will be back with the conclusion of the Turbo event. Apologies regarding the Mini this evening. Unfortunately, just had some technical difficulties at the casino regarding internet. But we got it back up and running again. We threw the Turbo final table on, and we will play this down to a champion. But we'll have a full day of coverage tomorrow for the High Roller Day 2. So hopefully you will join us for that. Grosvenor Poker live on YouTube and Twitch, and you can follow Grosvenor Poker on Facebook as well. If you are watching, make sure to hit the like, the follow, the subscribe button. Would be great for us as Justin gets that one through. It feels like I haven't stopped, Tower. Just doesn't even like, just finished Luton.
Yep.
Back we are.
Click your fingers. Blackpool.
Is that true?
Christian all in from the big, going to be getting through. Kev can't call off with a 5-3. Well, I hope he don't call off with a 5-3. I know it's only 9 bigs, but would be a bit of a gift to Christian. Does let it go. How are we doing, Gaff Patrick? Evening, gents. No way has Cal reached a final table. Been a while. I know. Slacking, the lad.
It's been 3 days.
Yeah. It's been 3 days since his last trophy.
To be fair, what did he win Monday? Nothing. What did he win Tuesday? Nothing.
He won the close-up.
Oh.
No, he didn't. He didn't really. He didn't really. It wouldn't surprise me.
Imagine. And the closer winner is Callum Gordon.
What's it like living out of a suitcase, says Troy Blackwell. It's fun.
It is. Apart from being really wet and really windy and not packing an umbrella.
Did you see what they had at the Hilton we were staying in Coventry with the umbrellas?
No.
So,
I saw a basket of umbrella. Never saw what
so basically, you contactless your card,
Right.
and you have to keep the umbrella for up to four hours, and
Okay.
it's £3.
Yeah.
And if the umbrella's not returned, I think they take like 30 quid from you. So it's like an umbrella thing where you can contactless take an umbrella and then come and put it back.
A little bit.
I missed that, Gully. I was
Umbrella talking.
umbrella talking. Yeah,
You can rent an umbrella.
you can rent an umbrella these days. Saying that, I see old Brad selling like silver spoons and knives and forks and whatnot on his social media.
Really?
And serviettes. You sell anything these days. Even sell a WSOP bracelet. Someone sent me a picture of one on eBay the other day for about 10k. WSOP bracelet. Well, Connor Kelly, I'm going to tell you about the Cal Rungard story from the 25-50 he played in Reading, and it's great. And this is just the epitome of this man, and just how it happens. It's just Cal, and it's just life of Cal, Rungard of Cal, and Justin might raise this up to our, I think we do,
Yep.
as the
End
aggressive
of
stacks. So, we know Cal final table 25-50 Reading.
Yep.
This was before the UK Open. So, when you won the 25-50 in Reading, up top you also got a £1,500 UK Open seat.
Oh, right, okay.
So as they finished, I think Cal come 4th, 5th, maybe 6th, anyway, final table. The guy that's won it, Cal was just standing there on his phone. He said, I was just standing on his phone. The guy's come up to him, gone, I'm not going to play the UK Open, but would you like my seat for £1,000? So he basically made £500 just standing there. Just standing there, minding his own business, and someone's basically gone, you want £500, sir?
For £1,000, what were you thinking?
Got a £1,500 seat for £1,000. Just from standing there. Didn't even ask for it, mate. He's just walked up to him and said, do you want my UK Open seat for £1,000?
Wow.
Life of Cal, run like Cal.
Wow. Oh, man.
Alright, 4 minutes to go. Quick break, back to it. Hour tops, done for the day.
Yep.
Nice early night. Hour in the lab, looking at some horses for you lot tomorrow at Cheltenham.
Absolutely.
You need to go and explain to Terry why you did. So I don't think he understood.
And here is the man. Pocket threes from under the gun. Forehand in now, so gun effective cut off. Sorry, it's just going to go with jam. The blinds are flying up so quickly. 20k level now. 280 was nearly 40 bigs at the start of this FT. Now it's only 14. Cal sends it in, gets it through.
Couple of hands left of this session,
Yeah.
then a 15-minute break.
Probably 2. Justin out of the way. Kev does the same. Over to Christian. Queen deuce suited for 11.5. Could move in here, Tower, as a short stack. 11.5 BBs. Suited queen seems good. Blind on blind. Does go with jam. Cal on the squeeze. Oh, and squeeze he does. Ace queen for Cal. And he's got Christian dominated here. Christian going to need a duck.
Well, he's going to be out in 4th place. There'll be 1 hand left. 3-handed.
Well, that will do it.
Ah, okay.
So going to need running diamonds or running jack 10 for chop. Only way out.
And that's it.
And that will lose Christian.
Deaded.
Dead on the turn. Cal knocks him out. Cal up over half a milli, and we are 3-handed and have 1 more hand to play before we head out on a 15-minute break, and then we're going to come back with Cal Morial, Justin and Kevin to battle it out for the turbo title this evening.
Christian out in 4th. Well done, Christian.
Final hand of the sesh. We'll show our faces.
That's me before Jay's Cheltenham tips. This is me after.
I'm going to pull it out of the bag tomorrow. We're going to get a lucky 63 up. All 6 winners.
Come on. One thing for sure is on Towers Treble on Saturday, Bradford City won't be in it. Didn't mean last night. Could have the day off today and everything. Bradford City.
So King 9 for Cal, blind on blind. Not going to be folding.
Last hand of the sesh. 25 past will be back. After this hand, just working it out. Carl's looking down at 9 seconds. He's like, yeah. Should be raising.
That can go either way. The King 9 off. And Justin folds. Full 15-minute break for us, guys. We will see you in 15 with the conclusion of the turbo.
There are aggressive poker players out there that would move all in here with 9-8 suited.
Oh, he did.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Snap. He hasn't really been doing that, and he's run into a monster, and this tournament could be over.
Now I don't want to see a jack or a 6.
Oh!
Jeez.
ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday we announced a £1 million prize pool for the second year running at Goliath. We can now announce that there are 10,585 runners currently, meaning it's the biggest tournament we have ever held in Great Britain and anywhere else outside of Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now part of history! The Goliath is the biggest it has ever been, and people are still buying it. The Goliath 2023! Hello! Welcome everybody!
Huge three-way all-in. Ace, kings and clubs and queens 4 on the end.
There's the shout in the stream. There is the shout in the stream. Let's go, he says. Down to 44 players as it speaks, and there's 24 million going into one bag. Alex, what an unbelievable day you must have had.
It was unreal. I started as a short stack and now I'm just leader.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Jay said you were short. How short were you?
I had 125k to start the day.
Yeah. What did you do with the bubble? Did you just sit and wait or did you just start?
Yeah, I was short on the bubble, to be fair.
Yeah. And you just sat and waited until the money went?
Pretty much. I still took some spots, but yeah, after the money went, just couldn't lose a hand.
Could you believe when we were on the bubble, 21 all in and calls in 2 hands?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
It's a huge amount of chips. What's the table been like in the last hour or so?
Yeah, all right, to be fair. I had a lot of big hands, so that helps. So for me, it's been all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we think you're chip leader.
That'd be nice.
We're pretty sure you are chip leader, but every credit for making day 3 of the biggest Goliath
Thanks a
ever.
lot.
Fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Hopefully it goes well.
Keep
Thanks
it
a
going.
lot.
Nice
Cheers,
one.
mate.
Alex Todd. A lot of chips. He has. I got an amount of chips that you want for day 3. We'll just have a quick word with Paul Murphy, Goliath. Day 3 tomorrow.
Yep,
We just bagged up how many?
19,025,000.
Big stack. Nice stack. How's the day been?
It's been good. Been getting nice cards.
Yeah.
Making good plays, so I've been happy.
Yeah. Mixing it up. It's a lot of players. A lot of people just say recreational players. It's just you're just taking flips a lot of the time, and you're just playing totally different. How have you found your tables today?
I've been on about 5 different
Have you?
tables. I've been moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Each has been completely different. But I think the key's been adjusting to the players.
Can you instantly spot somebody who just wants to cash to somebody who's a tour reg or something like that?
Yeah, I can, especially when they say at the table, I'm just folding the last 10 minutes.
That's always what you need.
That's
You can manipulate that. But 19 mil coming back to tomorrow. Biggest Goliath we've ever had.
Yep.
We're down to 44. And then tomorrow we're going to crown a champion. We can dream,
excited.
can't we?
We can dream.
We can dream.
Hopefully final table.
Paul, many congratulations. 19 million.
Thank you.
That is just about it from the day's full chip counts up on the website very soon. But what an amazing day. We have had 1,125 runners. We got in the money instantly. 21 all in and calls for 2 in 2 hands to burst the bubble. We burst the bubble and then they've gone down and down, and we've finished day 2 with 44 runners. Tomorrow we are going to crown a champion of the biggest Goliath ever, but who is it going to be? Join us tomorrow.
Good luck, everyone. Dealers.
And there is the call from Arian.
Yeah,
And
it's
can't
bad
really
news.
fault him for it, Tower. I think we knew on the turn it was only going to be a few rivers there.
Takes out the second person on the final. Look at that! It always happens. Is it the queens? A set of queens. Because all the other three have all gone. And it is not queens full this time. Tens. Oh, and he took some straight in. He's not fearing anything, Tim.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, Tim Slater.
There's no help there.
Well done, and do you know what? He's shaking the hands of all the players. Oh no, he hasn't as well. Ace 5-3 for Tim Slater.
And that is a terrible turn.
And Tim Slater outflops.
Not the start we wanted.
Carl Spencer, fist bumps everybody. Well played, sir. What a good effort.
Cool with the sixes, big flip.
Yeah, I heard the beeping, but is that you just turning it on or something? You can hear me fine, can't you?
What's that? You don't want it?
No, I can't hear you. No, it was beeping just before you came over there, so... You can hear? Just test it out quickly. Yeah, that's perfect. You can hear me?
Attention all global finalists. This is your
I know.
take your seats. And all global finalists, please take your seats.
Yes, I feel like Mikey. Is that Mikey over there? That's what he normally says. He's just like, oh, this is the hand, this is the hand. Don't worry, mate. I'll get you home by midnight. What's the blinds? 15:30. Hello, mate. How we doing?
Not too bad.
We'll talk about it later, but I thought about it a lot. I blundered very badly.
Yeah, but so did I.
Let's do it again. Final three.
Yeah, I reckon our tops and finish for us coming back at 30k BB, so only about 66 BBs in play, so average around 22. In 40 minutes time, blinds will be at 50k big blind, which would leave 40 bigs in play, so I'd be very shocked if this got past the half past midnight stage. Ace 5 for Cal off a 20, ace on the button, going to be opening. Free-handed now. Can't just sit and wait for hands free-handed. Blinds coming round every other hand. Need to get amongst it and fight for pots. Cal opening to 60, and Kevin with King 10 here. He's going to defend from the big, two legitimate hands, free-handed. Button versus big blind.
Lock time. King 7-6. Kev flopping best.
Fun one as well, because Tower Cal's got a combo here that could be sending it in down the streets and could already be having the triple barrel in mind here with his particular combo. Ace 5, ace of spades, 5 of hearts on King 6-7, 2 spades, 1 heart. Does continue for 35. Over to Kevin, who is going to go for raise here. Small little raise. Say small, it's 3x. Makes it 105. With the top pair, and can definitely do some raising. Button versus big blind with some of our better top pairs here. Sometimes can be good to just flat and keep hands like Cal has in It could have potentially been barreling away, Tower.
Yep.
Cal out of there.
Out of the way. Cal went. Could have been a juicy one.
It's quite funny though, Rob was on my table yesterday. Straight away he goes, I knew straight away when he walked in. Oh yeah. Yeah. Didn't give me a chance to sit down, he straight up was like.
So this should be the final sesh. Well, this will be the final session. Final 3. Turbo, 20-minute clock. Streaming to We Get a Champ.
Pocket 7s for Justin on the button. Huge hand, 3-handed. Just goes for open rip for 20. I did mention to Justin that Mark Ellie shuts at 1, so might be trying to do me a favour here, Tower.
King 8 of clubs. Could
Yeah.
come along for the ride with these.
Definitely not when Justin shuts a 20 effective. Never got a hand that we dominate. So 31 plays 22, plays 15.
Well, it wasn't small, but it was small compared to your King 8. 7. I think it's fine to raise calls. I would have done.
4,330 up top, 3,200 second, and 2,370 for third. 3 left.
Okay, with an ace on the button, should be opening as he does. Imagine, I just keep seeing Cal's face on the background. Last year's champion come up like every 30 seconds. He's just got to play while he's got himself smiling in the background there from winning the league last year. And I'm not sure it's updated, but we'll show you after this hand the MPL and how it is looking. Justin with top pair here. Not much going on for Kev. With the ace-5, but with some straight draw interaction, could see bet. Alexa check it behind with the ace high. Maybe already thinking about some showdown. And 10 of diamonds on the turn. Could definitely start going for some leads now as Justin goes for third. And difficult now for Kev to continue here with the ace high. We do have position.
Raising chips.
Yeah, we have got raisin chips coming in. Would you look at this from Kevin? Haven't seen anything like this from him on the final table post flop. We saw the out of line move with the deuces, but Kevin now getting out of line here. Ace 5 off. Have some better hands to choose, Tower. We're going to elect to raise as a bluff here. And Justin just says, I'm all in. Not having any of it, and snap fold from Kevin. Justin, new chip leader, up to 900k. Let's have a look. Nope, no MPL, but there we go, on the wall.
Ah, well, there you go. Thank you very much indeed.
Cal just the 100 odd points clear.
Matt Davenport second. Callum Gordon has got some points tonight. Alex Montgomery. Very nice, I like that. So 20-minute clock, turbo, £200 in. 3 players left.
Jeff 404, Justin. Going to go for one of these polar raises. Makes it 75. Kevin in the big.
I'm just, when you said the MPL on the wall is updated, he didn't tell me it was Joachim that's typed in the message. He does it. How we doing, Joe Jim?
I didn't realise it was Joe either. I didn't even realise. How we doing, Joe?
How we doing, Joe? Hope all is good. Thanks for updating the wall. Yeah, Matt, second at the moment. We need an handicap system to make the leaderboard interesting in 25. They are playing well, these two, aren't they?
Queen for Justin here and King Jack of Diamonds for Kev. Not going to be going anywhere. Looks like going to get aggressive and go for the free bet. Can get behind it, Tower. In this stack depth, guess we can go for a small free bet.
Pretty chunky.
So 170. Ace-3 off for Cal here. He's going to now get out of the way and Justin with the Queen 7 suited. South for 3x here. We are free-handed. Range is supposed to be wide. Let's see how Justin going to proceed. Going to just let the suited Queen go.
Open the cards. 3 players left in the turbo. 20-minute blinds. Yeah, this should be done within the hour. That's what we reckon.
Yeah, complete from Cal. Super strong hand off of 11. Trying to induce something from Justin. A lot of the time when he checks, he's going to have 2 undercards Tower. Like off of 11, Justin will shove most King X, all Ace X. So therefore, we're never worried about overcards coming the time that Justin checks back his option, because a lot of the time he will just rock up with 2 undercards to our ladies at this stack depth. Check, check on the flop. Cal just drilling middle set as you do. 3 of spades on the turn. Gonna have to start betting now though on 2-tone as Cal try and get some value from this middle set. Justin just with absolute bag of spanners here. Does get it. Does let it go. Cal gets that one through. Wanted some action with the ladies. Did not get it.
I did 2 of spades actually. You could check till next year.
We're going to give out the bet of the year at Cheltenham on Friday. It's going to pay for all Dublin expenses. It's around 7-1. To pay for all Dublin expenses, you need to stick at least a monkey on it then.
And the rest. Yeah, that monkey just gets you 1 round in Temple Bar Tower.
That's true.
Literally, I'm not even joking. If you're out with them northern lot and they're on the shorts, bloody hell, a monkey gets you 1 round at bloody Temple Bar. And you're lucky if you get change.
Okay, man. No Spuddy's in the building. Chris Flint.
Queen Jack for Cal on the button here, Tower. Off of 13. Sorry, off of 14. Goes with Jam.
Yep.
And over to Kev, who has a call. Here we go, Ace-9. Got to call this off. 13, free-handed. Button versus big. Cal going to shove all the worst Ace-X that we dominate. Most King highs, some Queen highs. Some stuff like 9-8 suited, 10-9 suited, more hands we dominate. Please don't fold this one, Kev. And it does make the call.
Well done, Kev. Kev Stewart gets them in. Ace-9, Cal, Jack, Queen.
Yeah, and this is for 1.3 million if Kev can hold, and going to be heads up versus Justin. But we're up against Cal, and can Cal get there? No, he can't. Not on that board. Not really any real runners either, Towers. They're going to need a queen or a jack.
One of them?
No waiting around for this man. We don't make him wait until the river. Straight on the turn. Fading Barry's.
Carlos, your roll.
Does fade the Barry. And Cal, chip leader, up to 915. Jack ball on the turn. And going to leave Kev down to 15 bigs. Don't make that man wait, Tower. I'll put it out on the turn. He's not waiting around for no rivers.
Anybody else sweating the turn, sweating the river, waiting? Have we got any outs? Any chance of we? Oh no. Cal, boom. There it is. Service. Thanks very much. Hey.
How many runners did this get, Tower, out of interest? Because
103.
103. It's just crazy how he keeps doing it. How?
103.
If he wins another trophy. Is the stream broken? Why was Cal's percentage not 100% before the flop was dealt? Some people,
yes,
they play poker for years and years and years, and then finally you run deep in a tournament. You finally get heads up, and you're not used to playing heads up because you don't play much heads up. You're just playing tournament after tournament. Finally, you make heads up. This man was playing heads up 3 days ago. 3 days ago. He's got to stop winning trophies and leave some for everyone else.
3 days ago.
Yeah, so if Justin or Kevin was the third place finisher, it would be second heads up in the space of 3 days for Cal. But he's got to get there first. He's in pole position now with a chip lead. But what a guy. What a run it's been the last 18 months or so.
Yep. Cal's got the chip lead. 3 players left. Heading towards the next blind increase. We get a 20-minute clock on the turbo. 103 entries.
It's 4 for Kevin on the button. Makes it 65. Jack 10 for Cal in the small blind. Newfound chip lead. He's going to make the call. Justin out of the way with a 10-3 off from the big. And heads up.
Flop time. Kevin with the ace again. Ace 2, ace 2 queen, but Cal's got the redraw.
Yeah, and just the combo draw for Cal against the top pair of Kevin. So going to see some chips flying in here, I expect. Tower mono board. Kev could go for 1 BB if he wanted to here. Tower want to choose really small size in here. That's 75 is what we opt for. 40%er. I think we want to go smaller. Just theoretically on the mono board. Could even go for 30k. Cal not going anywhere with the combo.
Off to the turn. And just picks out more outs with the jack of diamonds.
And do jump in front of some hands that Kev may open and see bet too. Board is getting fairly wet here for Kevin, so decision now for him, and just going to jam with the top pair. He says I'm all in, and Cal with pair and flush draw and a gut shot here.
Well, he's letting you go.
Yeah, not taking too long before folding. Gives Kev credit for the goods. Did have the toppest of pairs.
With a lot of outs. Well, that's how tight he is up top. 23 bigs, 23 and 20.
Yeah, and blind's going up in 3 minutes, so that's going to be even shorter. Suited for Justin, opts to complete. Over to Kevin.
Check, says Kevin. So king, 6, queen flop checked. Pairs on the turn. Call.
Yeah, Justin having a stab with his flush draw, can get behind it, fold out some ace high, 10 high, jack high stuff. Potentially line up some barrels on certain rivers. I think this could be one that we want a fire tower after flop goes check check. I just think Kev's going to have a 6 here a lot of the time, 6 at best. Just going to make the assumption that the king X and the queen X, the way Kev's been playing, is going to fire this flop fairly high frequency. Never going to know. Unfortunately, whole card's not picking up for us, but it does look like a well-timed shutdown from Justin. Lets it go. Now Justin drops to bottom of the pack.
Christian last out, last hand before the break. £1,670. 103 runners in the £200 turbo.
Great.
We're down to 3.
And Callum Gordon is 1. If he somehow closes this out tower, it could break the internet. Another picture of him in front of a trophy. I want to know where him and Jen are putting them all. Because they've got to have one long mantelpiece. If they've got all them trophies up on there, I have to stretch from here to Watford. Jack 4 for Justin, will fold on the button. Over to Kev, 10-9 in the small. Kev will complete.
Here's 7 for Kev. Suit the cards. Raise and take. 3 left. Who wins it from here? Can anybody stop the Calesero train?
Choo-choo.
No. Calesero. He says we can call him Cal, I just want my full name on the screen.
That's fair enough.
Perfect, like that.
It's all about that full name, representing the main name.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
7-8 club's going to open. Raises to 80. Yeah, I'm going to get this one through. Funny you say that about Cal. When I was in Vegas last year, bagged up for day 2 of the PLO. Obviously, it was on Poker News. I think I was like 5th in chips, quite high up.
Yeah.
And Cal's messaged me. He's like, "Look what Poker News have done. They've got you down as Irish on Poker News. I wouldn't be having that. I'd be happy to represent my country." Like, he messaged me. He was like, "You need to get it changed." He didn't realise I'm half Irish. I'm half and half. I'm half English, half Irish. Mum's Irish, Dad's English. I think it's good to have your full name.
So you just basically said, "It's the way I tell them."
$10-7 complete from Kev Cow in the big, with a 6-5. Good evening, Talia.
Good evening, Talia. How are you? If you're in Blackpool, you need an umbrella. Wet and windy. But not in the card room, busy card room. 103 in the turbo. We'll be doing the high roller tomorrow, and then the main event Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, so Cal just attacking here. What I'm guessing he's assuming is a pretty weak range. I'm probably going to make the assumption as well. Kev's not doing any sort of completing with strong hands, so going to have a lot of this middling stuff that we fold out, and probably just going to win this with the 1BB bet. Might go slightly more, might go for 50k for quarter, but do just expect check bet fold. Does opt for 50. Oh well, Talia, who needs sleep, eh?
Absolutely.
Payouts coming up on your screen. Healthy little 4.3 up top.
Yeah, for a £200 buy-in.
Nice little juicer to start the week.
£3,200 second. Third will get 23.70. We started at the final table with 9, and Chenade and Darren were out the first 2 hands of the day. On the FT, well done to those, but busting out early.
Just more points as well. Like for Cal, for getting third, at least it's going to be more points at the top of the league, extending it even further. Ace off, raises to 100, and going to be an all in here from Justin and a call from Kevin. I guess Tower. Can't really see any other scenario here other than the all-in and call situation. How are we doing, Bob? Bob Stevenson, good afternoon.
One of the best in the business. How are we doing, Bob? Enjoy your time off, and I will see you at the next one.
There's the all-in from Justin. Should be a call from Kev Tower. Free-handed here. We've invested 2. It's 9 to call. And at this stack depth, free-handed. Ace 8. Pretty strong holding. And if Kev does hold, it's going to be heads up. And Cal going to have another shot at another trophy. He may fold tower.
Well, if we call with ace-9, same kind of scenario.
Actually, less bigs as well this time. Cal's jam was for 13 with ace-9.
He has ace-8. Well, he's letting the ace-8 go.
Oh, Justin
Yes,
would love to get that one through.
Absolutely.
Absolutely beautiful result to get it through there.
Called against Cal with the ace-9, but not against Justin with the ace-8. Where's Bob working this weekend? What's Bob been doing? Is he on the quiet somewhere? Oh, what are you doing? Where are you working? You're not in Blackpool.
He's left. He said he can't put up with bringing teas to the commentators every half hour. Can't be dealing with it no more. He goes, if you want your own teas, you can get up and make them yourself. Pocket 8s for Justin. And is going to send it in. I'm going to be getting through. Kev can't call off with a jack 7.
So, 3 players left. Cal, Justin, and Kev. Justin says have some of that. And Cal says, not a chance.
King Jack. Don't bother me, I'll tell you. You're going to see anyway.
King Queen for Cal in the small.
And there's the triangle.
Boring now, and it's just a flip in it really. So he's going to get lucky. That pocket eight's going to jump the spot.
So 4.3, 3.2, 2.3. Last 3 players in the mix in the turbo. He'll play these as well, Gary. They're called pocket 7s.
Couple of walking sticks.
There you go, there's the triangle.
Oh,
here we go.
Here
Kev's going to get them in. Here's King for Kev. He says call, thank you very much. Against 7s for Cal. Who flips best? I'll go for...
No, well, let me pick first. I want to go first. I'll have Cal.
Oh, no way. Really? God, Justin's got more chances, not even in the hand.
Yeah, it might be a race, but it's basically the tortoise in the air, ain't it?
I'm on the left, Usain Bolt's on the right.
Oh, well, okay, maybe not. Ace high flop, he is human.
Go on, Kev.
So, Kev, fading 2 outs now. To double.
You give him up by flopping the ace. You thought, there you go, you have that ace on the flop.
No,
We'll just give you that to give you hope.
No waiting around yet again. Have it on the turn. Don't wait till the river. They don't make Cal wait. He don't wait around.
The ace on the flop, and everybody's thinking, wow, Cal's human. 7 on the turn, and it's like, no, back to normal.
Oh, so heads up. Here we go. We're not going to have a
Wow.
break. Just a quick move of seats.
Well done, Kevin. Great effort. Oh, man. 2,370 for 3rd place. How is that even possible? When you get out flopped like that, you're like 90% to win.
That's how you do it.
Kev Stewart, well done. But you've just met Cal Morial.
I actually felt him coming that time as well.
Wow.
Was it 7 o'clock? So I was supposed to get early as well. It was, wasn't it? You were button.
Unbelievable. So Cal on the left, Justin Devonport on the right. Can Justin take out Cal for the title?
Yeah, I've been here a few times. Definitely having a few drinks.
Here comes Ricky.
Oh no! Can you keep it down there over here? There's a big 1-1 over at our table. Good old Riggy. Is he in the eye roller, Riggy? What's he playing this week?
I've seen him playing, sitting at the bar with a beer since I've been here.
Ah, okay. It is Blackpool. It is always busy at the bar in Blackpool.
Yeah, an ace queen suited for Justin. First hand, a heads up here. Gonna go for the raise, not all in. Such a strong hand.
Gambling. Going into it, double. I'll be fearless till I get a double and I'll face. I've never lost an heads up, you know. Ever. I've never been heads up, that's why.
I've lost a couple.
Hiya, Roy.
Roy, I've been waiting for you,
Yes.
mate. Very close last week with the old Zally shout, but I need to know where I'm putting my money this weekend.
The old Zally show. You even got the nickname going and all sorts.
old
Down with the
Zally.
boys
Yeah.
and everything.
Well, if I said the old Tory shout, it sounds like I'm rooting for the the girls PGA Tour.
I thought
So just under 2-1 chip lead for Cal, but with Brian's as they are and going up in 5 minutes' time.
Yep.
Can't see this lasting longer than 30 minutes.
Let's go, Cal. I think Rory Bremner's job is safe, Tower. That was my perfect impression of Riggy. You're alright, kids. I said it too quick. Are you alright, Jay?
That is Ricky in a nutshell.
We did an interview, I don't think we'll ever be able to find it, but when we were doing the videos for Nuts TV, before we were doing live streaming and we were doing all the videos, we got him just in front of the, when they had the, we could wander around the card room, all the way down, but the couple of card room was in a totally different place. And we got him on camera because he'd qualified through one at websites that we were doing. And I literally grabbed hold of him and started talking to him, and his eyes just lit up, and they went as wide as they can, and he went, yeah, yeah, and his answers were like, yeah, well, yes, and he's like, it was like, what happened there? Come on, camera, what happened there? He went, I just froze. Yeah, I just couldn't remember what to say. Yeah, brilliant, so Riggy. Oh, brilliant, so Riggy. Have you ever yet? I don't think we'll be able to find it, but it was on It was on YouTube at some point. I think back in the old Blue Square days. So funny it was. Like he'd just come out of prison.
10-4 suited for Cal.
Here's a thought. How about getting Cal to sort out Towers treble for next weekend? He runs like God. Good shout, Morris. We might ask him if he wins this one.
Got to go for old big Scotty Scheffler. Says Roy Syphilis. You should see Roy this week. We're over in Blackpool.
We're in Blackpool. He might be here for the seniors. I'm not too sure if he can make it, but if he can, he'll be here. Just 29 in the high roller so far. Day 2 buy-ins tomorrow.
Probably be 35 with day 2 buy-ins tomorrow. So 3.5 milli chips in play. Should be done by 8 p.m. Means Mark Ellie's going to be calling about 9. We haven't had a Mark Ellie's night in a good year and a half. Look, do you know what? Look, this is how long ago it was. Last time we had a Mark Ellie's night, I was still smoking cigarettes.
Last time we went to Mark Ellie's, you had a hat.
Yeah, that was the same night that I lost my hat. I got that annoyed, I quit cigarettes, Tower. Got me hat nicked.
I won't be in Blackpool. Much love, Roy, to all the family. And we'll see you when we see you at a poker table. Grab a beer when we can. Next time we see you, pal. Cal's all the chips on the left, Justin Devonport on the right hand side.
Interesting point, Tower. We're going to go to 50k after the next hand big blind, so only going to be 40 bigs in play after this hand when the blinds increase, guys. Justin in the search for a double. Cal looking for another trophy.
Another trophy.
Just 2 in 3 days that will be. What's he doing, slacking?
Just to build another cabinet. Did you ever do woodwork at school?
Yeah, I did. We had it split into 3 though each term. We had food tech, woodwork and graphics. So we only had a term of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only a term?
Yeah,
what did you make in that?
Oh, we used to make like these little wooden arts. I remember we made like a little wooden art with a hole in it that you put a bit of string through and you could wear it around your neck. That was my woodwork class, Tower. Yeah, someone in the chat said earlier about Cal and Jen, they don't actually own any mugs or cups at their house, they just drink all their drinks out of trophies.
Imagine.
Imagine emptying the dishwasher, you're just taking trophies out.
What's his price for Goliath?
What, Cal's?
Yeah.
Off one single bullet, probably about 5,000 to 1. No, you're not having a pound with me.
Yeah, minimum bet's 500 quid.
Yeah, so blinds now up, guys. 50k big.
So heading towards getting a champion of the turbo. Cal on the left. All the chips at the minute. Justin Devonport on the right. Justin's in with King 8 off.
Cool.
Queen 10 suited. It's got to be a call.
Yep. Queen 10
It's got to be
suited.
calling.
I learned last leg heads up. Jack 10 off was a call for up to 13. So if Jack 10 off is a call for up to 13,
Yeah.
Queen 10 suited must be a call for 14.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the equity. Your name's Cal. Get them in. Come on, son. Here we go. Here we go. Do we have a champion and another trophy? And are we building another cabinet for more to take him home in Blackpool? He might have to. I tell you what. If he does it, it's just amazing. Justin Devonport on the right hand side is in front. King 8.
Just got to win one flip though as Cal with the Queen 10 suited.
Danny Ryder's watching to see how he does it.
And does
that's
flop
how he does it.
just into 3 outs. So Justin going to need a king, otherwise we have a champion.
And the 5th trophy this year. 9 of hearts on the turn. Have we got a champion? It's a queen on the river for a little bit of overkill. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just been Morialed. Oh man, absolutely outstanding work yet again. And we have to ask the fella. There he is.
Hater.
Can I just ask, did you win anything Monday or Tuesday?
No.
Hey, he's normal. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's human.
No, I've had no cashes so far.
What an absolute super effort, man.
Thank you.
I know you don't like the cam, and I know you're nice and quiet, and I know you don't really like having the microphone stuck in front of you, so we thought just leave it there. The turbo 20-minute clock changes the way you play?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
You're just nice and steady all the way through?
Yeah, I still try and play correctly in every spot, yeah.
And you did. And yet again, as you see on that side of the screen, we're getting another trophy. Is the cabinet filling up?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Jen sat at home saying, "No, another one. No, another one." Well, where am I going to put it?
She is.
It has been a phenomenal 12 months, 18 months for yourself. It really, really has. You just play so great, you're gracious to the tables, and you get it quietly, as you always do. How long can this continue, man?
I don't know. It feels like a simulation at this point. It doesn't feel real.
We're just going to put something on repeat and we're going to have a couple of days off. And the winner of the week is Cal! We'll just stick something on repeat. Honestly, everybody in the chat is like, how does he do it? How does he do it? But you've got to, we see the fortune, but you've still got to be able to play well. Can I just ask,
Yeah.
one of the hands earlier, you was in, I don't know if you're on the small blind, was it Queen Deuce?
No, it was pocket deuces.
Pocket twos.
Yeah.
Jay was convinced it wasn't the Queen.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing Queen Deuce off. No.
What did I say he's probably got? He's probably said he's either got twos or he's got Queen Jack, Queen 10. He actually said he's probably got pocket twos. We couldn't actually, we don't know why the card distributed it.
I showed it at the end of the hand anyway. To the,
right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Got you, so it was pocket twos. That gets out, so he's not loosened up to Queen 2 just yet. You don't get trophy after trophy after trophy with Queen Deuce.
No.
Well done, sir. Absolutely. Oh, one more thing before you leave. Apart from massive congratulations, what do you listen to at the tables? Because we've gone from Mantovani, we've gone to, I don't think you're a techno head, and it could be easy listening Smooth FM.
I always listen to Slipknot on the final tables.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Slipknot?
Yeah.
You can't listen to me. No, you don't.
I do.
Tell me what you listen to.
No, really. I'll show you.
You listen to Slipknot? Slipknot. Ladies and gentlemen, just pull that back up.
Yep. That's the secret to the FTs.
Slipknot is the secret to winning 5 trophies in 12 months. I would never, if I'd have been sat here till his next trophy, which is probably tomorrow, I would never have guessed Slipknot. Ever. That's surprised.
It's more than 5, sure.
That's surprised me. Slipknot.
Yeah.
Well, that's done it for me. I'm going to start listening to that Slipknot stuff. Many congratulations. It's always a pleasure to watch you. Cheers, it really, really is. And yet another title. And there you are, smiling away. And it could be on repeat. It really, really could. Fantastic efforts yet again.
Thanks for all the hard work you do as well.
Thanks ever so much. We'll bring Jay back in to finish with Cal. We'll
Cheers,
see you very shortly. Fantastic. Cal Morial. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, please, for Cal Morial as he listens unbelievably to Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Would you ever got that?
I thought it might have been something a bit like Rari.
Rari?
Yeah, like
that was definitely
not like Ferrari, it's in Rari, something quick, no, like Rari.
Amazing. Oh, I missed it. I missed it.
Were you looking for Slater?
Looking for Slater. Where is he?
No, wait. He will suddenly appear. Oh, is he gone? Oh, the picture must have been done already.
Must have been done.
He's gone. So
He
Slater
sells
must have
himself
got
out for a tenner to get on the final table picture and the winner's picture. Unbelievable. What a great effort. What a nice man. Very softly spoken. Doesn't like the camera too much, but we just have to keep talking about him because he keeps on winning. And more points for the MPL. Well done to him. I just can't believe this is a slip now. I really can't.
Well, there you go, Tao. Next time, you know when you're playing, put the slip knocking, and you never know, you might play a hand.
He'll be like, "Go, get him in, get him." I'll be getting him in just so I can turn it off. So brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Well done to Cal. Really well done to Cal. We are back tomorrow, as you can see. Thursday, the High Roller Day 2 starts in club at 12:30, which means 12:50 on the live stream. How many runners will be in for that? We'll let you know with the buy-ins for Day 2 tomorrow. And then Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we will concentrate on the main event of the GUKPT. Plenty going on, plenty of side events to get yourselves involved with, and make sure you head to Blackpool for another fantastic GUKPT. But tomorrow, for the team, it is the High Roller. We will see you tomorrow from 12:50. Make sure you come and join us. But another win.
Another win for Cal.
For the man.
Who would have guessed it, Tower?
Everybody.
Everyone. That is true.
We'll see you tomorrow for the High Roller, counting down to a champion from 12:50. From the team, ta-ta.
Good night.